Hey everyone, it's Notorious Squirrel, your squirrel in the middle. So, a couple of months ago I made a beginner's CTF, which is a capture the flag, if you don't know what a CTF is. And the essence is capture the flag at the end of the challenge. It's like a digital treasure hunt, and at the end of it you get a flag which proves that you've done all of the tasks to get to that end point, and then with that flag you may be able to present that somewhere and get a nice prize. In this instance there are no prizes, just eternal glory and knowing that you are a champion amongst mortals. So for my one, I set it on a fictional company called Do Good Industries. This company is a fictional company that is a philanthropic company that on the outside pretends to be a good company trying to do all good things for the world, but on the inside they are not, and they are up to no good, and it's your job to find out what they are up to. In the first part you won't find out what they're up to, but you'll start the adventure. I'm looking to do a series in this, and probably 4 or so events, and they're going to jump around a bit, but it'll make sense in the end, is the plan. Or it'll fail miserably, but hopefully it won't. So for some people who've already done it and tried it, I got some good feedback, got some pointers, tried to make improvements. Anyone else that's going to do it, if you can give me some criticism and some feedback, that would be much appreciated, as long as it's positive. I'm more than happy to take on any improvements that I can do. I'm learning as well. I'm just sharing this learning experience publicly on YouTube with you lot, so for good or bad. So if you haven't done it already, this is going to be a walkthrough of how you do it. If you have done it, well done, and this will just verify the steps that you've taken. So without further ado, let's get into it. So warning for anyone that hasn't done it and this is the first time you've seen it, there'll be a link to download it. It starts off as just a PDF file, and the next steps are hidden within that PDF file. So spoiler alert ahead, I'm about to open the file and start discussing it. So if you want to try it yourself, download the PDF and go at it, and then come back to this at a later stage if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Right. So when you do download the PDF and you open it up, you'll be met by this email essentially, or PDF, and the subject is, please, I need your help, don't let them get away with it. I put together a little bit of an email there. Basically it's from a whistleblowing colleague or whistleblowing employee of this company looking to oust them, but they're watching everyone. They're watching all colleagues, they're watching the friends and family, so they've had to reach out to a stranger, and by downloading this PDF you have become that stranger. So it goes through a few things, and then as you get down to the bottom it says, and whatever you do, don't trust what they say in public. If they find out I sent this, I'm done. But the truth needs to come out. I'm counting on you. Decode the message below. It's all I can do. So when you get to down here, obviously you can see here, there's nothing obvious knocking around other than this, which is a Instagram. Let me just get the phone up, which is an Instagram QR code. So if I just jump over to the phone, I'll turn on screen record, and this will seamlessly jump across here. So if you scan this QR code here, so it'll come up and it'll take you to this Instagram page, Do Good Industries, and it's got loads of lovely pictures. It's even got a nice little theme music intro if you Yep, nice little Captain Planet intro there, just to show how much they care about the planet. But there's a group of pictures, there's another QR code on there, there's a few other things if you have a look around. So, looking through the pictures, first one's a well, someone giving some food parcels, some general good stuff going on, great work for the community. Go all the way down, with passing food out, bread, loaves, planting stuff, just absolute salt of the earth company. As you're going through it, what I tried to do is, one of the pictures has got a like, and I've also put a description of take a closer look. So when you look into that picture you can see they're planting some bushes or trees, and then in the top corner on the top there is a Morse code element there. So if you look at that Morse code, and then we want to decode that Morse code, you want to go, so if I then pull up chat, unless you know your Morse code, which I don't know my Morse code off the top of my head. So if we go dash, dot, dash, dot, dash, 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 dash. When you're doing Morse code, you always need to try and separate it out as well, otherwise it gets a bit funky and starts throwing you sort of false positives. So if we do that Morse code, it then comes out with trees is the magic source there. So trees is the, I'll just stop that. Trees is what the Morse code says, but where is this going to be relevant? So it will be relevant when you go back into this email. So in this email, what I've simply done is I've simply hidden the text in white. So if you do a Control A, it'll highlight all the text, and all I've done there is, if you look at that, I have hidden the text in white. How devious, how simple. So when you highlight all this, just make sure, make sure to highlight all the characters, because once you come to decode it, it won't work. You won't get the right link or the right thing when you do it. So for this, what I want you to do, or what you can do, you can chat GPT most of this, but for learning purposes, and if you haven't already, if you don't already know about this, go into CyberChef. CyberChef is a program that will decode and encrypt every kind of online hash or computer hash for text dump, hex, base, decimal, everything. So for this, if you put in what I put in, the code there, and then you can go through these different ones, sometimes it will come up with a little magic one there, but I know I've done this as base 64, so if you do it from, so you're decoding it from something, not to it, it will give you this HTTPS web link to somewhere. So if you copy that, we go into another file, hit go gadget, and it comes up with a password protected link. This is where your trees password will come in. With this, it's capital T and then all lowercase. Not now. And then it opens this terminal doc. So once you've downloaded this, yes, we'll put that there. Knock this down, knock this down. There you go. There you are. Terminal doc. We'll open this and we'll see what I've done with this. If it will open. Come on, Wheel of Death. Why are you doing this to me? Or it won't open. Every time I've done this, it's opened straight away. Ah, there it is. It has opened, and I've just not been looking properly. So we've got here two things. We've got append document mapping. Oh, sounds like a language that. And then you've got these series of numbers here. So again, these series of numbers are a type of cryptography. So if we copy that, if we go back into our CyberChef, if we get rid of this, if we paste that in, and if we try and bake it in base 64, it does not work because it's a different type. But here you can see that it's already done the output, it's already got its magic wand. So when you go into CyberChef and you ever put any cryptography into here and it comes with that magic wand, it's basically telling you it's worked it out already, but does it want you to cheat and do it? So here we go, we've got another web link for a Do Good Industries. So if we go into here, and here it is, here's one I prepared earlier somehow. And here it is. So this now opens you into a terminal, into a command line terminal. So you've now got access and you're able to go into the command line terminal of Do Good Industries. So you can see in your home, in the user file, and you're also logged in as root. So if we go back to the terminal, doc, wherever I put that, and then we go, what's that in? If anyone speaks this language and you don't need to translate it, well done. But again, we'll go into the toolbar, put translate, and it'll come up with this little text language. So if you just put that in, open the document, and it was in Norwegian. The reason why I did it in Norwegian. Open the documents folder. Right then, well, how do you normally open a document folder? Oh, let me click the right place. There we go. Open. Oh. Right, open session. Open please. Access denied. Now, no, access denied. Right then, so how do you normally open a document folder, or how do you open any directory in Linux? CD, no, not C, capital D, documents, boom, and then it gives you this. So, another web link, again, full of them, aren't we? And it's a HTTP, and then here you see obviously the space, safety is an illusion, that's just a nice little added extra. There's a nod to Ghost Strats, with it being on his Discord, another web link, so we won't need to translate anything else going forward. Huh? It's a web link. Huh? Ah, it's not working. Why is it not working, you ask? Because I also added an extra little trick and a little step there. In the web link, I've told you what to do. Remove me. So remove me, and then our next link takes us to Sigrid Dodson, who is the employee that first sent you that email. And again, you can see it's set up like a little bit of an email. Inbox, nothing really to click on it except this. So, a spark in the dark, a guide through the night. Born in the heart, I make futures bright. Not seen but felt. In despair I cope. So, hope is the answer to that. Unlock, and there you have the flag, and you've done the CTF. But for part 2, you'll need to decode this, because this is going to be the password that unlocks part 2. And again, last for the day, copy CyberChef, get rid of that, paste, data value, null, yep, because it's not that. And what did we say? An idea of the CTF, it's getting you used to cryptography, it's getting you used to sort of navigating and having a go with CyberChef. Again, this is a great tool, great resource for anything cryptography based, for decoding or encrypting. And again, like I said before, little magic wands come up, so we know we can click that because it's already worked it out. And there's the flag. Flag is total surveillance. A few little numbers and other bits in there just to make it look more ominous. Thank you for listening. If you've got any questions or any constructive criticism for me, please by all means let me know. I'd love to hear it. I improve by making it better for you. So yeah, let me know. Thank you very much.